Silent Hill F is an upcoming survival horror game that marks a significant departure from previous entries in the series by setting its narrative in 1960s rural Japan. Developed by Neobards Entertainment and published by Konami, this installment introduces a fresh perspective to the franchise's traditional American settings. The storyline is penned by Ryukishi07, renowned for his work on the When They Cry visual novel series, promising a deep and intricate plot that intertwines psychological horror with Japanese folklore. The game's atmosphere is expected to be hauntingly immersive, leveraging the capabilities of modern gaming technology to deliver a chilling experience. Total Chaos is an upcoming survival horror game that immerses players in the desolate environment of Fort Oasis, a decaying mining colony plagued by mysterious and terrifying entities. Originally conceived as a mod for Doom 2, it has evolved into a standalone title developed by Trigger Happy Interactive. The game emphasizes exploration and survival, requiring players to scavenge for weapons and supplies while confronting grotesque creatures lurking in the shadows. The oppressive atmosphere, combined with limited resources, ensures a tense and immersive horror experience. M.I.N.S.K is an upcoming narrative-driven first-person survival horror game that immerses players in a grotesque and unsettling world. Developed by Team Cloud Inc., the game emphasizes intense body horror, featuring mutated and tentacled creatures that challenge players' survival instincts. The gameplay focuses on limited resources, encouraging strategic combat and exploration. The developers have showcased pre-rendered concept trailers, highlighting the game's disturbing atmosphere and creature designs. Retrieval is a cinematic horror action-adventure game developed by 333 Studios. Players assume the role of Hanalosha, a commander of a research team on the distant planet Ryhalion. The narrative delves into themes of friendship, love, loyalty, and horror as Hana searches for her missing crew amidst a devastated environment. The game draws inspiration from titles like Alien, Dead Space, and The Last of Us, offering a deep narrative intertwined with atmospheric environments.
Lack of understanding to push what we don't know when something should be left alone.
There's nothing we can do.
M.I.N.S.K is an upcoming third-person adventure survival horror game set in a dark post-apocalyptic world. Players control a robot, the last hope for its creator's survival, navigating through abandoned cities shrouded in toxic fog to gather essential resources. The narrative emphasizes storytelling, immersing players in a gripping tale of survival, hope, and unexpected connections. The game features a unique interaction system where a human survivor sends messages to assist the robot in navigating various tasks. Gameplay elements include exploration, combat encounters, puzzle solving, and resource management, with a robot capable of actions such as jumping, crouching, and climbing. Blight. Survival is a medieval cooperative extraction-like game set in an alternate 14th century. Players, along with up to 3 others, venture into a no-man's land between 2 warring kingdoms, facing both human adversaries and monstrous creatures afflicted by a deadly plague known as the Blight. The game emphasizes strategic combat, resource management, and exploration, with a focus on a dynamic and immersive experience. Players must decide whether to extract with their current loot or push forward into more dangerous territories for greater rewards. The combat system is designed to be accessible yet challenging, offering a high skill ceiling for seasoned players. Flesh-Made Fear is a survival horror game that draws inspiration from classic PlayStation-era titles, offering a nostalgic yet modernized experience. Players step into the shoes of operatives from the Reaper Intervention Platoon, tasked with eliminating Victor the Dripper Ripper, a former CIA agent whose experiments have transformed a secluded town into a nightmarish realm. The game emphasizes traditional survival horror mechanics, including fixed and dynamic camera angles, limited saves, and strategic inventory management. Players can choose between 2 characters: Natalie, who possesses less health but a larger inventory, and Jack, who has greater health but limited carrying capacity. Below, Rusted Gods is an experimental horror game that places players in the role of an operator assisting an expedition descending into an uncharted abyss. The gameplay involves monitoring the progress of a team of elite soldiers as they venture deeper into the unknown, providing guidance based on their transmissions. Players have access to various tools, including a status monitor, radar, and radio, to scan frequencies, aiding in the mission's success. The game emphasizes atmospheric tension, with communication becoming sporadic as the team delves deeper, encountering strange anomalies and unforeseen horrors. Paranormal Tales is an upcoming next-generation horror game developed by Digital's Cyber Cherries, utilizing Unreal Engine 5 to deliver a hyper-realistic experience. Players navigate through various unsettling narratives from the perspectives of body cams, phones, and VHS cameras, each recounting the mysterious disappearances of individuals. The game emphasizes immersive found-footage gameplay, allowing players to explore diverse locations and unravel the chilling events that transpired.
God, no. Teddy! Teddy! Come here, boy! Oh, what has got into him? Teddy! Teddy, come on now! Teddy, for fuck's sake!
Regeneration is an upcoming survival horror game that immerses players in a devastated post-Soviet environment. Players assume the role of a scientist from the Samsara Technologies expedition, awakening after days of unconsciousness to find most of their team dead and communication with the base lost. The narrative focuses on unraveling the dark secrets of the area, where forgotten experiments have unleashed a living nightmare.
It wasn't supposed to go like this. I can't trust myself anymore. These faces, these voices, they're everywhere. They are not from this world. They hide in the shadows, playing with us. Someone has to stop this.
Psycho Dead is a third-person survival horror game developed by Moon Catalyst CO, Ltd. Players assume the role of Elixia, a mysterious girl endowed with psychic abilities, as she attempts to escape from a secret laboratory teeming with grotesque and monstrous creatures. The game emphasizes classic survival horror mechanics, including limited resources, backtracking, and intricate puzzle solving, all set within a dynamic environment. Elixia's psychic powers play a pivotal role in both combat and exploration.
But trust me, Alexia,
Dr.
there
Ulrich,
is no better
what is
place
all
for
run,
you
Alexia,
than
run?
here.
Deepest Fear is a forthcoming sci-fi horror first-person shooter developed by Variable State. The game is set deep beneath the ocean's surface in a retro-futuristic environment. Players take on the role of Doctor, Danny Carroll, who must navigate the submerged Neptune facility to uncover dark secrets linked to her estranged father. The game uniquely combines Metroidvania-style exploration with immersive sim elements, encouraging creativity and improvisation. A standout feature is the real-time fluid simulation, where otherworldly entities can manifest spontaneously from any water source. This dynamic environment means that areas can flood unexpectedly, introducing unpredictable currents and threats.
My God, they're everywhere!
They're gonna keep coming! We gotta stop those things!
Ritual Tides is an upcoming photorealistic horror game developed by Paint, a studio comprising former senior developers from renowned companies such as Rockstar Games, CI Games, and TT Games. The game immerses players in a uniquely dark vision, where they find themselves washed up on a mysterious island. The primary objective is to uncover the island's horrific secrets while evading gruesomely designed enemies that lurk around every corner.
He's nearing now, and run that I might. There is no escape from the man behind the light.
Code Violet is a third-person action horror game developed by Team Kill Media, the studio behind Quantum Error. Set in the 25th century, the narrative unfolds after a cataclysm renders Earth uninhabitable, leading humanity to seek refuge on the distant planet TRAPPIST-1e. Survivors, now sterile due to the catastrophe, face the threat of extinction. In a desperate bid to preserve mankind, a colony known as Aeon employs time travel technology to abduct women from various historical periods to serve as surrogates. Players assume the role of Violet Sinclair, one such abductee who must navigate the perilous Aeon bioengineering complex.
When the hour breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come, baby. Cradle and all.
Without context, all that awaits you is confusion and hurt. You're making a grave mistake.
All this time? We've been lying to everyone? What are we actually doing?
What do you mean, creatures?
Post-Trauma is a modern survival horror game developed by Red Soul Games, drawing inspiration from genre-defining classics. Players control Roman, a middle-aged train conductor who awakens in a twisted reality filled with mind-bending puzzles, breathtaking tension, and unspeakable nightmares. The game combines fixed camera angles with high-fidelity graphics, offering a nostalgic yet contemporary horror experience. Players must explore unsettling environments, solve intricate puzzles, and confront nightmarish creatures to uncover hidden truths and find a way home.
We are right where we are supposed to be.
Make peace with the gloom. There's no better way. Trust me.
You think you can escape what you've done?
I think I can try.
It's time.
Agni. Village of Calamity is an upcoming survival horror game set in a remote village plagued by supernatural forces. Players assume the role of a protagonist investigating mysterious occurrences, uncovering dark secrets, and confronting malevolent entities. The game emphasizes atmospheric exploration, resource management, and strategic combat against otherworldly threats. With a richly detailed environment and a haunting narrative, Agni aims to deliver a chilling experience that challenges players' wits and courage.
Agni, perlu kamu ketahui, sejengkal saja kamu keluar dan menginjakkan kaki di tempat itu, semua pintu deskupan akan tertutup buatmu. Jangan buat keputusan yang akan kamu sesali.
Lila butuh saya, Bu.
Agni, Kak.
Eternity's Echo. Patient Zero is an upcoming first-person survival horror game developed by Demonsoft Games. Players assume the role of Rain Williams, an agent of the Dimensional Investigations Bureau who is dispatched to a gas station in Winona, Arizona, to investigate mysterious occurrences along Route 66. The game emphasizes atmospheric exploration, puzzle solving, and survival mechanics, as players navigate the eerie environment to uncover the truth behind the strange events. A demo was released on February 24, 2025, providing players with a glimpse into the game's mechanics and setting. Liminal Point is a psychological survival horror game developed by Hideworks. Players take on the role of Lyra, a former rock star returning to Ashen Point Island to uncover the truth behind the disappearance of her bandmate, Mira. The game features an isometric perspective, detailed environments, and dynamic lighting. drawing inspiration from classic survival horror titles like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Players must manage limited resources, navigate tense encounters, and explore haunting locations, including crumbling mansions and fog-shrouded streets, to unravel the island's dark secrets. Shiver is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Team Nocebo using Unreal Engine 5. Players assume the role of Hannah, a young woman trapped in a sudden and mysterious blizzard while searching for her missing sister. The game emphasizes atmospheric exploration, puzzle solving, and combat against otherworldly creatures that emerge from the ice. Players must navigate harsh weather conditions, manage limited resources, and confront horrifying entities to survive and uncover the truth behind the blizzard. The game features a modern over-the-shoulder perspective, immersive environments, and a deep narrative that explores themes of survival and familial bonds.
It was creeping into my body from all sides. A good idea, I thought, to sleep off to death. Freezing was not so bad as people thought. There were worse ways to die. And I was right. There are worse ways to die.
Echoes of the Living is a dark, classic survival horror game inspired by the greatest hits from the 1990s. Developed by Moonglint, the game focuses on reimagining visual horror, tasking players with surviving while uncovering the truth about a mysterious incident. Set in 1996 in a small, tranquil town in Northern Europe, the narrative begins when the town is suddenly enveloped by a mysterious fog on an otherwise clear night. The inhabitants fall ill, leading to chaos as the dead start to roam the streets. Players must navigate this eerie environment, manage limited resources, and confront terrifying creatures to survive and uncover the town's dark secrets.